35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
9 yards.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's Milton. Still throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
1st down.
19,
1st
Tiger,
and
19.
10 at the 41-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
21-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
To the air once more is Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Bronco 80. Go.
The throw once more. Here's Milton. They check this down to Tootin out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
42-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
On first down, here's Milton. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That's caught. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
1 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for the Rams. First down.
19 Tiger, 19
First
Tiger.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And up, it's Tootin. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. 1 quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go. Here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Allen goes with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but gassed. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Very good contact, jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 14.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. On the run to the right. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready! 19, ready!
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a goal. It's second down.
Down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here we go, set! Crack all eight!
Here's Milton. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Come on. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing, Milton. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Run over center now with Cheaton. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm...
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing is Milton. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready? 68. 79. Ready?
Now Milton. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Here we go. Set.
That is out wide on the RPO. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again is Milton. There's Hunter. It's complete.
Milton's pass. Complete to number 12, Travis Hunter.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Milton to look to throw it again. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
It's a gain of 27
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. To the goal line and in. Rachel Cheaton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
2 on the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. His defense all over this one. He gets down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now Seattle are going to use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Allen. Going up top. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board just before halftime. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'm hanging in. I can't find no darling, baby. Jet, jet, jet. Oh, that's so typical. That's so typical.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. But down and ran. Great touchdown for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Seahawks 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. on the draw with Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Allen now on 2nd down. Rolling right. He runs with it. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
It's hard to criticize the performance of this quarterback in this one. I mean, he's been sensational. He got a little careless on that last throw. Really the first time the defense has won any of the battles against this quarterback.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Open man is Jennings. And He'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one's incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. But he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to have the first down just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's Allen. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
4 yards. Brings up
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Rams are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Shut up!
4th quarter begins on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
On play action, here's Milton. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll start with an option play to the right. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 45 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary have been really in the fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
43 yards. And a Rams 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready,
Working out of the gun is Milton. He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Nico Collins. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Makes good with the extra point. And the Rams stretch things out even further.
Seahawks 5.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
We'll try the right side with Chipman. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll run it here with Tootin. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They bounce back from the loss.